Yo, Ron. That's Ron over there. You gonna take a picture? What happened? No, he's not taking any pictures. He's gone. What? Hey, there he is. Hey, Ron, check it out. What's up, buddy? And there was some choice words in the chat. Hello and welcome back to another GT Sport video. Today we're at the Nurburgring for one of my favorite combinations, the Nurburgring and a Porsche. Had so much fun with this. I did not get a chance to race at all this week, so I hit the daily races tonight, Friday night, and I played till 3 in the morning Saturday, and this was one of the last races I did. Saw this combination. Not only was it a Porsche, but it's one of my favorites, an 81 911 Turbo. Very fond memories of this car. Set all our displays. Oh, they are. Look at that. I already did it. Here we go for the start. Lights go out. We go. Keep the revs up. Go, go, go. So Ferraristi and Bad Dad in front of us, we qualified third, which wasn't bad considering I only did one qualifying lap before I jumped into these races. I was so excited to see this combination that I think I pulled a 8-minute 32-second, which is not very good. I know I can get that down to probably 8 minutes, 10 seconds, 15-second range in between there. I think the head leaders here in this group in this lobby were under 8 minutes, which is phenomenal. Really good lap. But here we go. This is a black 911 Turbo. Flying down this straight now. This car, you really need to maximize. And this track, the straights that you can find, straights. Uh-oh, we got a problem ahead of us. It looks like Bad Dad. I think he was helped by Ferraristi. The first place player, I think he knocked him off, or they had a little scuffle, I'm not sure, but there was some choice words in the chat lobby after this race was run, so there you have it. But here we are, flying over the hill, hard on the brakes, down to third. Keep it on the black stuff here. This car is such a epic car. My dad bought a used one, a 79, and it was kind of a beater, and he nursed it back to health and fixed a lot of it, and man, so this is color combinations for you, Dad. I thought it would bring me luck having the same car that I remember. Oh. These cars, look at the fatter rear wheels in the fronts, and the way those fenders flared out in the back. You knew it was a turbo. The huge whale tail, of course, gave it away as also another sign of a turbo. It's so interesting now. Porsche has their names on a badge. Back then, they just had it in the reflector. You came up on this behind, and you see it in the reflector right there going across the back. No huge big Porsche badge. Nice little turbo script badge above the Porsche on the back of this, and tiny little brake lights. You had that whole strip, and they just had tiny little brake lights. I think this was before third brake lights were mandated as well. Oh, this track, this combination is just so much fun. Porsches and BMWs on this German-bound Nürburgring. I have many of these races recorded, and this was by far the cleanest. It was a challenge. These Porsches, right, the engine with over the rear axle acts like a pendulum, so once the rear end starts going, it goes, and you have to be so careful. Boy, the first couple of laps I did for the night, I was sawing away at the wheel, first couple of races, and this is I think about 3 in the morning, and I'm falling asleep and not racing, but in the lobby waiting for this thing to start, and amazingly, this one was pretty clean, I believe. One of my cleanest laps. It's just so delicate, the balance of this car around this track and the undulations and all the different up and downs, and in the middle of a turn you got elevation changes. So fast through here. Sometimes you need to turn in a little bit earlier than you think. I just was having a blast. Such a fun combination. Whoa, keep it on the black stuff. You don't want to do that, especially in this area. Down to gear. Actually, no, you want to, that hill, you want to shift to fourth, but you can't because there's no grunt. It doesn't pull. So you leave it in third, that whole uphill battle right there, the whole uphill part. So you see, out in second, I'll take it. I've been racing this group of gentlemen and ladies perhaps all night long, and as the hours started to get less and less the dark, coming up to the first corkscrew, hold on to that thought. Using all the camber right here. Probably could have gone faster, flying out of that corner. Just don't flip out the rear end on that one, please. Great set of corners coming up. Yeah, as the hours started to get very late or early, depending on your perspective, the lobby started to get a little empty. You can see there's only 8 people in this lobby, in this race right now. And so my qualifying efforts were putting me towards the top. Some of these guys qualified under 8 minutes, like 7 minutes 58 seconds, which is pretty quick in this car. Be interesting to download some of their qualifying to see how they did it, if they're using traction control or not, or whatever. Whew, I think that's a YouTube corner. If you look up YouTube Nurburgring, YouTube crashes mostly, there's 2 corners that people sit at and wait for people to come crash. That was one of them, and I believe this next combination, see how people up there? Yeah, I believe this is the other one right here. It's uphill. Use all the curb. Braking for this great uphill left-hander. Use the curb on the right. Interesting to see it from this perspective. I'm usually watching in-car, of course, when I'm driving, so memorize this track in-car, but seeing it outside, it's a different perspective. Seems slower than it actually is, I guess, when you're on the inside here in car. Wow, flying down this little hill. Oh, nice little drift there. This next set of corners you really want to get right, because look at this big long straightaway. You want to have maximum power down, maximum speed. Use the curb there, love that. I don't use a lot of curbs, but I do use some here. For the second corkscrew jump in and out. I don't know if I'm getting these names of the corners right. There's so many corners, but love this track. Oh, a little bit wide. Shift in the third and try to get the power down as much as you can right here. Let it drift all the way to the left. Here we go on the blast down this main straightaway. You see the castle to my right up in the hills. Maybe not in this shot. Hitting about 150 miles an hour, 4th gear. Turn in, the car gets really light right there. This is a critical braking right here because the car just wants to get completely back happy, where all the power, all the weight's going to the front of the car, and the rear end gets super light when you're braking right there. Keep it under control these last couple of turns. Come around to the start-finish straightaway, and here we go. 2nd place, I'll take it. Wow, what a great drive and a great car. Really brought back a lot of memories. I thought it'd bring me good luck with this black paint job like my dad's, and it did. It was a fun night. I got a bunch of fun races in the bag for this one. But I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you in the next. Cheers.